As gallery director at Cal State Fullerton from 1967 to 1991, I left to do independent exhibitions. While at the university, I organized and designed over 100 exhibitions and worked with graduate students on their final exhibits. Additionally, I initiated graduate and certificate programs in museum studies and exhibit design. In this exhibition process, only a few examples of projects were selected. This website includes images of those exhibits. The final focus of this website illustrates the provocative and groundbreaking work where the director and artists were willing to take risks. In this example, ending in 1970 with Lloyd Hamrol and Judy Gerowitz, later known as Judy Chicago, Hamrol produced an outdoor piece on the art campus, filling burlap sacks with adobe soil, stacking them 3 rows high, and over time with wind and rain, the sacks deteriorated and left a pile of soil, which even later left an area some inches high there to remain. Simultaneously, Hamrol created a light perception exhibit in the gallery. Entering a darkened space and viewing through the glass, with the artist's use and placement of the pinpoint LED lights, the space was animated by color and lengthening of its actual dimension. After looking 3 minutes or more, the LEDs started to move and change perception and produce different colors on the retina. At the same time, Gerowitz was producing 2 pyrotechnic works and a major smoke environment, all of which necessitated my meeting with the mayor of Fullerton, chief of police, a Fullerton pyrotechnic supervisor, and negotiating the closing of Nutwood Avenue. This project had been planned for nearly 2 years when things were peaceful on campus. At that time, students were rebelling, burning down a temporary building on campus. Consequently, I decided to obtain permission from the president of CSUF, Donald Shields, in the event of other violent incidents which could have occurred. Gerowitz appeared with her hair teased in an afro, a man's poncho, men's boots, and her portfolio. Shields loved her. He gave the approval to the project, and it began taking shape. The first pyrotechnic took place in an open area at the rear of campus. It employed sentimental colors of pink and other pastel hues in a circumference of approximately 200 feet. As the pyro went off, the wind did not cooperate, but instead simply blew the smoke away, eliminating the color immersion. The second pyrotechnic project incorporated 7 wooden pedestals with 1 pyrotechnic element placed on each pedestal strategically along the crest of the bridge. This bridge rose above Nutwood Avenue, the main access to campus buildings, and required police to close the street to moving traffic. Exploding simultaneously, each of the 7 shocking pyrotechnics displayed an angry brilliance of powerful black and red flame. This required that a handout be given to viewers noting the lack of toxic fumes. Definitely an interactive experience. The third concept took place on the roofs of each building on campus, with the exception of the art buildings, since they were not constructed in a cluster formation with the others. These were the structures taken over by the rebellious students. It was a major decision to consummate this project. Each of the 6 selected igniters was to be on a roof to at the same time set off a huge volume of smoke. Each can came from the fire department and when ignited covered 1 city block of smoke. At this point, the wind was perfect. It blew the smoke down into the quad at 10:15 a.m. when classes broke and students were walking through the quad to their other classes. This short Super 8 projection shows Gerowitz with Corona Del Mar Gallery owner Jack Glenn and others walking through the smoke. In viewing students' reaction, it was as if the phenomenon occurred every day. Was this a part of living vicariously while buildings were on fire?